Good morning, good people. It's November 3rd, 2018. I'm up very early. It's about 5 a.m. Um, I had a very interesting day yesterday. I feel very motivated to share with you guys, and I would appreciate any feedback on this. And much gratitude and thank you goes out to David Yates, Debbie Borba, um, and all my subscribers and anybody who's taking the time to listen to this. I appreciate you guys very much. Um, Voice in the wilderness here. This is, I just see a crime happening, guys, and I'm just reporting it. But what happened to me yesterday has really perplexed the shit out of me. And I need to share this and get your feedback. Thank you very much. Peace out.
I'm a little upset right now. It's November 2nd, 2018. I was in town this morning at about 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m., between 4 and 5 is when I got there. I came out of the store, it was about 6:30. The skies are absolutely pasted in a freaking black cloud that looks like it came from hell. Planes are flying back and forth over the store, leaving contrails that stretch from one end of the sky to the other, blotting out the sun. Okay? And I am so frustrated right now, you guys, because a friend of mine came over today, and we're both sitting out front and looking up at the sky, and I'm telling you, I have a $1 million bird's eye view where I'm at. I can see the entire freaking sky for thousands of miles and from horizon to horizon, and I'm telling you, these planes are leaving trails from one end of my horizon to the other. They're thinning out and creating a screen that floats over the sun all day long, 90% of the time for the last 2 years. And me and my friend are sitting here staring at this, and I'm talking to him, a completely unrelated conversation, and I'm watching these things flying back and forth behind his head. And I had to stop him, and I said, you don't have a problem with this. We talked about this before, last time I saw him, and he rationalized it all away. And here we are again today, and I was determined to not mention it, you guys. I've been witnessing this all morning, and I didn't want to ruin the day by talking about this or mentioning it. But like I said, we're sitting here talking, and I'm watching these things fly behind his head doing this. There's several of them at a time converging and leaving trails that are blotting out the freaking sun. I'm like, dude, you really don't have a problem with this? And we got into the conversation, okay? And this is what I'm really stumped about at the moment. This is something that has really just slapped me across the face. And I started questioning myself and thinking to myself, God, if I've been really wrong this whole time about what I've been seeing. He told me he's seen this his entire life. He's seen this, and this is completely normal. And when the planes are 65,000 feet, they leave ice crystals and blah, 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 blah. He's telling me all this shit as a matter of fact, like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. And I'm just, one of these guys that has gotten caught in these conspiracy theories, you know what I mean? And that's what he said. Some people believe it. And he even admitted he could be wrong, but tongue-in-cheek, he said, but you don't believe he is. I laughed and I said, well, I don't believe I am. The first 5 months in the previous 2 years I lived here in this area, contrails look like fucking contrails. They dissipate behind a plane when the fucking plane flies by. They do not stretch from one end of the horizon to the other, people, and spread out into a cloud that fucking blots out the sun. So it's like, dude, if you've never seen the fucking sun before, because that's what we're dealing with here, and you're trying to rationalize this away. Your fucking grandchildren, he's got children in town, and kids and grandkids, his grandson Jimmy and Sarah, and you don't care, dude, that they're being poisoned? Apparently not, because what he told me, you guys, is that even if he is wrong, you don't give a fuck. And I can't this is one of the most frustrating things that's ever happened to me in my life, you guys. It's this shit that's been going on over my head. I don't fucking want to believe it. I want to be wrong, and that's what I told him. I want to be wrong, dude. I really want to believe you and what you're saying. But as I sit here, now that he's gone and the night's over and I'm sitting here thinking about this is in my crawl space, guys. Big time. Big fucking time. This guy sees absolutely no problem and has somehow rationalized all this away. I see a major fucking problem. I don't know what's going on. I'm done. Battery's about dead. Otherwise, I keep fucking going. Alright, guys. Peace.
Here, a little bonus. I replaced them for you.
You know, there may be wisdom in this. As I sit here and think about a few of the people, several people I've run into, a couple close friends in particular, the one I was just talking about that was over here this evening and completely rationalized this as well way. I was thinking about my other friend that one day I was at her work visiting her, and I'm telling you, they were doing the same thing they were doing behind my friend's head today and over our heads all day long for the last 2 years, paced in the sky. She just simply refused to believe it. She didn't want to hear nothing about it, would not engage in this whatsoever. I just couldn't help sitting here thinking to myself now that, you know, is it possible, God, that they know something I don't? There's some kind of trick to this, like, you know, don't acknowledge this shit. You know what I'm saying? They have something I want. Ignorance is bliss kind of thing going on, you know? I want that very much, and I wish I could do that. I really do. So on one hand, it's very frustrating this day that I've just had with my friend, and seeing what's happening. What I'm seeing is a major fucking problem. What he's seeing is absolutely nothing. I'm envious. And while I was angry a minute ago, and I am frustrated and angry, of course, I'm just at the same time thinking to myself, God, is it possible? I'm exploring all possibilities here and trying to figure this out, but like my friend just really perplexed the shit out of me today. You know, the fact that they're doing X's in circles over our heads, okay? They're doing X's and circles over our heads all day, and he's rationalizing this away. Believe me when I tell you, I want to believe my friend. I do, and this is one of the reasons why I'm so frustrated and so angry about this. I want to be where he's at. I just cannot fathom or wrap my head around how he is where he's at with what I'm seeing. Are we looking at the same thing? Because if we're looking at the same thing, there's a major problem here, and he's completely oblivious to it. And, there are other people that see it too, so I know I'm not alone. My camera sees it, my other neighbors see it, and they know what's going on, but this really just got in my crawl space today because I just can't see how anybody can look at our sky and what is going on in it today and what has been going on the past 2 years, but especially today as we're sitting there. They're making X's and doing loops over our heads, leaving contrails that are hanging there and don't go away. It just looks like an air show. And it's perfectly fine. He's got no problem. He's going to go home and sleep good tonight. While I feel like World War III is going on and we're under attack and being covertly, basically attacked with chemical and biological warfare in this Trojan horse called geoengineering. And I live with this burden. So, and he doesn't. He's going to go home and sleep like a baby. Clearly not worried about it. And like he said, don't give a fuck. So yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. I'm envious. I wish I could do that, and this just really perplexes the shit out of me. It really does. I was at my friend's work that day, and I'm telling you, they're based in the skies. You don't see a problem, don't hear nothing about it. And, in all fairness, I'm asking myself the question, am I missing something here? Am I missing something, Or do they know something I don't? But I gotta pull myself back from all that shit and just get real. Yeah, man, this is cognitive dissonance, or the Hegelian dialectic at its finest right here, in action. I can't question I'm willing to question myself and explore, things I think I believe, you guys, but I'm telling you right now, you go back and look at the videos I've been shooting the last 2 years, and what I was looking at today, get the fuck out of here, man. There is a major fucking problem here. A major problem.
I would appreciate any feedback from anybody. This is really a source of major frustration for me. When I can stand there and look up at the sky with a friend of mine, and like I said, I see World War III happening, and they see absolutely no problem. Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on here. This really pisses me off because I have been tormented the last 2 years. This has showed up into my space. I have been absolutely tormented. I feel like we're being assaulted and we're being sprayed to death like bugs. That's what they tell me is happening. And these other people who I envy, my friends and people around town, see absolutely no problem. Oh, there's an Air Force nearby. Oh, persistent contrails. What the fuck is going on here? Somebody please help me. Again, David Yates, Debbie Borba, you guys are solid. Thank you very much. Peace out, guys.